Good morning, boys and girls. It is Monday, September 30th, the last day in September. And guess what? We have one birthday today. Happy birthday to George in Mrs. Holton's class. All right, it's going to be kind of a short episode today. I have birthdays and one quick spotlight. And then I have some bad news. The bad news is that our next Penn Station News will not be until October 21st. That's in like 3 weeks. So this is our last episode for a little while, and that is due to fall break and some other circumstances that won't allow us to make an episode. So what that means is I'm going to announce this week's birthdays and next week's birthdays right now. And then when we have our next episode on October 21st, we will announce the birthdays from October 14th all the way through the 27th. Okay, so here we go. Lots of birthdays to get through. I already announced today's birthday. Tomorrow on October 1st, happy birthday to Eleanor in Ginsburg's class and Ariel in M. Rivas's class. On the 2nd, it's Peter's birthday in Mrs. Jen's class. And then also on the 2nd is Adalia in Miss Fordham's class. Whoa, wait a minute, that's weird. Why Mrs. Fordham doesn't teach a class? So I don't know why Adalia is showing up as Mrs. Fordham's class. So Adalia, whoever your teacher is, I'm sorry. That's kind of a weird thing. Anyway, also on October 2nd is Kaisley's birthday in Miss Ginsburg's class. On the 3rd, it is Emran's birthday in Alan's class and Sylvia's birthday in A. Rivas's. On the 4th, it's Eliza's birthday in Holton's class and Sumak's birthday in Holton's class. On the 5th, Michael has a birthday in Miss Zaik's class, and so does Mary in Miss Graham's class, and Dion in Miss Fry's class, and Charles in Mrs. S. Diaz's class. And then on the 6th, it's Valentina's birthday in Miss Graham's class. Also on the 6th, it is Amara's birthday in Miss Allen's class. On the 7th, Rafa has a birthday in Miss Pope's class, so does Maddox in Miss S. Diaz's class. And on the 8th, Michael has a birthday in Shelton's class. And on the 9th, Stevie has a birthday in Mrs. Zaik's class. So does Dominic in Miss Rawlings' class. Also on the 9th, Zach has a birthday in Miss Fry's class. On the 10th, Levi has a birthday in Miss Pope's class. So does Gael in Miss Graham's class, Eleanor in Miss Booth's class, and Lisianita in Mrs. Rawlings' class. On the 11th, Colton in Miss S. Diaz's class, Alicia in Miss Shelton's class, Harper in Miss Fry's class, Carter in Miss Fry's class, Luke in Miss Rawlings' class, and Graham in Mrs. S. Diaz's class, and finally, Judson in Miss Haskins' class, all on the 11th. That was a very popular day. On the 12th, Mabel has a birthday in Miss Graham's class, and finally, on the 13th, Sarid in Miss A. Rivas's class. Woo! That's a lot of birthdays. Okay, for our spotlight, we're going to show you our final winner from the fundraiser was 2nd grade, so they got a silly string party on Friday. Take a look at how that silly string party went. All right, we had so much fun with the fundraiser. The only thing we have left with the fundraiser is to do the principal of the day and the assistant principal of the day. That will happening very, very soon. You'll hear some announcements when our new assistant principal or our principal is taking over the school for a day, because they may make some changes that day. So be listening for a morning announcement when they are in charge. That will be happening either this week or next week. And we hope you have a great couple of weeks. Don't forget, there is fall break, so here is my calendar here. So we have this whole week normal, okay, but next week there is no school on Thursday and Friday. That's the 10th and 11th, and there's also no school the following Monday on the 14th. So you get 3 days off of school. How exciting is that? That also means that this week is a Iceberg Buck store, but next week there's no Iceberg Buck store because Wednesday is a short day. And we don't come to school on Friday, so no Iceberg Buck store on a Wednesday. Speaking of Fridays, one of the things many of you grades have been earning is free seat Fridays. Unfortunately, and this is for your behavior in the lunchroom, unfortunately, it's been way too loud and way too messy in the lunchroom for every grade. This Friday, there is no free seat Friday. We will do free seat Wednesday on that short day next week if you can do a better job in the lunchroom. And I know you can because you're amazing students, but please, we need to clean up after ourselves and we need to talk a little quieter in the lunchroom. We're talking too loud and sometimes we're even yelling in there. And you have to earn your free seat Friday. So let's earn it this week so that next Wednesday we can have our free seat Wednesday. All right, thank you so much for your efforts and for working hard. That's how we get better at things like this. We learn from our mistakes and we work really, really hard. And then we have fun too. So hope you have a great week, great couple weeks. We won't see you again on Penn Station News until October 21st. So see you later. Bye. Hello, boys and girls. I have a very special guest I want to introduce you to. Many of you know her because if you came from Mill Creek, she was your former principal. Some of you don't know her, so I'm going to turn the time over to her and let her tell you who she is. She was visiting Penn today, so we wanted her to say hi.
Well, hi there from Principal Clayton. Hello to former Mill Creek Mustangs. We are so happy that you are here and settled at Penn. Principal Bodden was just telling me how wonderful our Mill Creek teachers and our Mill Creek Mustangs are doing, and I am so happy that you have found a new home in Penn Elementary. Doesn't mean that I don't still love you and miss you. Keep up the good work, and it's been fun to visit today to Penn.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see her again. And if you see her in the halls, of course, you can say hi. She comes and visits us from time to time. She's not a principal anymore. Tell us about what you're doing now.
No, I now have an office at the district office. I am in charge of literacy for the district. So that means I get to work with all of the elementary schools. So you might see me around.
You might see her. So give her a big hug if you see her, or just high five.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Bye.